Hello, hello. So I have a meetup group. We meet twice a month. We do pronunciation lessons. Everybody has to be camera ready, just so that I can see everybody, because I'm going to be watching your mouth. Evener signed up because of the vowels. Dimitri's been one of my recurring students. He's been coming very frequently. So it's been great because I've had a chance to visit with him quite a lot. And I'm delighted that you guys read your email. I have to admit, I do not get to all of them, but it was last minute that I thought, let me put out the word that I'm going to do this meetup pronunciation lesson tonight. And I'm delighted because I got about 12 people's attention. What we're going to do is spend about 35 seconds for an introduction that I want you to give me your name, your country of origin, where you live now, and how you spend your day, or what is your profession, if you want to do that. I want to hear you speak a little bit before we get started and have everybody have a chance to get to know people. How many of you are from Houston? Raise your hand. Houston. Okay, good. Hi, Zach. You're from Houston?
Yes, I live in Katy.
Oh, you're in Katy. Okay, good. So this is a very casual pronunciation lesson, but we are going to have a chance to visit a little bit. There you are, May. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to kind of call on each person as they came in. Ivner, I want you to start first. You were the first one in. Actually, he was an hour early.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ivner Eloy. So this is a French name. The way that I pronounce my name is Ivner, but that could be difficult for you, my R sound. But you can call me Eloy. That's fine as well. I'm from Haiti. It's a Caribbean country, but actually I'm located at Richmond, Virginia, in the United States. That's where I live. So I'm in the field of software engineering. I'm a programmer. So I work for Cognizant. This is an IT company. So
excellent.
How do I spend my day? So my time is over. Okay, that's
okay, that's good. So je parle un peu français. Yeah. So do you speak French as well?
Yes, I will speak 2 languages there, French and Creole. Yeah.
French and Creole.
Yeah.
Okay, and then English. Any others?
English and Spanish, we study a little bit over there, but
okay, in Spanish.
Yeah.
Because most of the people that are second language learners have more than one language, more than Americans. We don't have very many languages that we speak. Okay, Dimitri, your turn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dimitri. I'm from Russia originally. I live in Houston, and I was studying all day long today.
What are you studying? What are you studying?
Oh, today I'm studying API testing. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to improve my software testing skills.
Software skills. Excellent. Okay, because sometimes you guys can network and connect and find other people that are doing similar professions, right? Excellent. So we're glad to hear. So Dimitri, I'm going to ask you to write down the word testing.
Testing.
I heard tasting.
Tasting.
I heard tasting.
How it should?
I want testing.
Testing.
Testing. Right.
Testing.
Testing. So guys, this is why the vowels are tricky, is because your tongue just has to move just a little bit to change the vowel sound. And if those muscles aren't strong, it's hard to control how you move your tongue.
Okay. They have the next word hard to pronounce.
And that's an important word.
No, the new word.
A new word. What's the new word?
Model.
Okay. Is it modal or model?
It's
put it in the text. Okay.
Module.
That's module.
Module.
So there's another word for you, module. Okay, so that O is ah, and the DU, anytime we've got U in a word, it changes the way we say the word, this alphabet letter in front of it. Module.
Module.
So spell it like with a J, module. MAHJULE. Module.
Module.
Module. Hey, Kate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, Zach, let's start with you.
Okay, hi everyone. My name's Zach Liu. Originally, I'm from China. I've been living in the States since 2006. My work is the oil and gas. I've been in the oil and gas business for about 20 years. Very recently, have been working on projects related to carbon capture and storage to reduce the CO2 emissions. When I'm not working, I like to play with my kids. I have two children, a girl and a boy. And I also like to play golf. Nice meeting you.
What are your children's ages?
12 and 11.
12 and 11. Okay, so they're already speaking English really well, right?
Yes, my daughter is very good at criticizing my English pronunciations.
I tell people you've got a built-in coach when you've got children because they have already learned to adapt their ears and their pronunciation to change. And so you have a good coach. So good for you.
Definitely. Thank you.
Glad to have you in here. And so you're in Houston as well?
I'm in Houston, yes.
In Houston. Okay, May.
Hi, everyone. My name is May. I'm originally from Nigeria, Africa.
Okay.
I live in Houston, Texas as well, and I work in technology.
Okay.
When I'm not working, I'm volunteering in the Houston Food Bank. I do this 2 Saturdays a month, and I'm looking to really work on my pronunciation because I feel that when I talk sometimes, people understand me, but I just feel that my pronunciation can be better.
Excellent. Excellent. Glad that you're here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to juggle everybody, letting people in and at the same time introducing people. Okay, Sarah, if you want to participate, you need to turn your camera on. And Pravika, okay, Sandra, we're going to go with Sandra. Sandra, you ready?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you've got a mask on. You're at the hospital.
Yes. I live in New York.
Okay.
I am from Ecuador, and I have one son, and he's in third grade. And
First grade or third grade?
third grade.
Third grade. Okay.
Yes. And I work in commercial building.
In a commercial building?
Yes.
Okay.
In the maintenance department.
In the maintenance department. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I was thinking you had your gloves on. I was thinking you were in the doctor's office.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. So I'm going to ask people to be camera ready to turn on your cameras if you want to participate tonight. Okay, Kate.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Kate. I'm originally from Russia. Now I live in Philadelphia. I would like to improve my pronunciations because when I speak, some people don't understand me. And I work on this pretty well.
You work in what?
I work on my pronunciation like a lot of time.
Excellent. Well, Kate has learned how to speak English during COVID the last 2 years on Meetup.
Yeah.
She attends a lot of Meetup groups.
Yeah,
So
but it was last year, not this, because now I don't have a time for this.
okay, because you're working now, right? You have a
Yeah.
job.
Yes.
Excellent. So good for you. Okay, Andre,
Good evening.
go ahead. Introduce
So,
yourself.
yeah, my name is Andre. I was born in Russia. So now I live in Houston, Texas. I'm working in Bilingual Education Institute, and I speak English every day. And I want to improve my improve my accent, so people understand me more clearly. So people are understandable. I don't know.
And tell me again where you work.
Bilingual Education Institute.
Okay, so say the acronym again.
But BEI, Bilingual
Okay.
Education Institute.
Okay, so we would say BEI,
BEI, yeah.
not BEI, BEI, like ABC. So you're going to
Yeah,
go
this is-
up in the pitch on the third acronym. We say like USA, ABC, BEI.
BEI.
That's it. Because otherwise BEI, I don't hear what BEI
Okay,
is.
I know. This is my problem, you know, and I know it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not understandable in many occasions.
So this is what we kind of work on with pronunciation and accent reduction is there's small little changes that you have to be aware of to make so that our American ears can understand you, basically. It's not that you're not saying it, it's just that we can't understand it. Okay, hi Anais. Laurent.
Yes, good evening,
Uh-oh.
everyone. Good evening. I'm here.
Your internet is not good, Onias.
I didn't know the subject was about. So was the introduction? My name is Laurent and I'm from Haiti. I've been here in US for some years right now, and I work in justice system and educational system.
Right.
What else?
That's it. That's your time. That's good. Are you still in Florida?
Yes, I'm still in Florida now.
Okay, so Laurent, your internet seems to be cutting out. Just to let you know that we're not hearing everything you say. My name is Donna Durbin, and I have a company called Clear English Coach. I specialize in accent reduction and American English pronunciation. Some of you found this through the Meetup group, and some of you got it through my MailChimp newsletter. I'm not sure how many of you raised your hand that got it through Meetup. Okay, 3 of you, 4 of you. And how many got it through the newsletter? I guess just an email. Okay, so that was a last minute attempt for me to see if I couldn't get more people on. So was it because you got the notice, or was it because it was about vowels? Put in the chat, was it about the vowels? Or was it because you just wanted to attend the pronunciation? Both. Okay, so we got that. You cover everything when you say both. So let's get started. Let me explain to you that part of the challenge with American vowels is what? Who can tell me what the challenge is? You can unmute and tell me what you think the challenge is about American vowels.
Some obstacle which we need to overcome.
Well, but why are vowels so difficult in English?
Because there are so many vowels in English.
There's so many sounds.
And for me, they're all alike.
They sound all alike. So I will tell you that if you have a hard time hearing the difference, you'll have a hard time pronouncing the difference. But I try to break it down into very simple steps. In other words, my techniques have more to do with the way you hold your mouth and tongue. But we're going to go over just a quick version because schwa, which is is the most used sound in English. And it is the one that seems to be the most confusing because any vowel, let me show you, any vowel can be schwa. So let's get into this. Okay, can everybody see that? English vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Everybody know that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Every word must have at least one vowel sound. And we consider the vowels to be short, long, or diphthong, which means 2 sounds simultaneously, right? We also have double O's. We have relaxed and we have tense vowels. But overall, that's what we need to know is that there is one vowel sound in each syllable. Let me see if I can get my thing to move here. Okay, so schwa, which is represented by this upside down E, is an IPA, which is the International Phonetic Alphabet symbol. When I teach my vowels, I have people spell the word differently than learning the IPA. But how many of you, Zach, you probably learned IPA, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who else learned IPA? Raise your hand or just say yes. No? No one else? So IPA is these symbols. It's like in the front of a dictionary. It shows you this little symbolic representation of the different sounds in English. But most of my clients do not know IPA. So rather than having them learn a different alphabet, I use this schwa for So I would write it out as You see this? Not So your tongue is neutral. It's just in your throat, just flat in your mouth, and it's like you just like you just have air coming out through your vocal cords. It's a neutral sound. This is the most used vowel sound in English. The confusing thing is that any vowel, A, E, I, O, U, and Y, can be this sound. It is a quick, unstressed, relaxed, neutral sound, very similar to the short U, like in sun, So if you say sun, sun, right? This is like the schwa sound. Now, the challenge is, and here's where I've got a chart. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller. Can you all see it?
Yes.
Because you may see something different than I do. So that's why I want to make sure I've got you in here. Okay, because I'm trying to look at you at the same time that I'm looking at the screen. So any vowel can be schwa. So here's the A's. Here's examples of the A's that are schwa, the E's that are schwa, the I's that are schwa, the O's, the U's, and the Y that's schwa. So if we start with this word right here, the, T-H-E, this is the most used word in English. The. We don't usually say the, we'll say the apple, the book, the class, the car, the, and it's said really quickly, the. And TH is the second most used sound, which is the. Your tongue has to be between your teeth, the. My Spanish speakers sometimes say duh, which is the tongue behind the teeth. Can you feel the little bump? Now, if you want to make me larger, you can go to the 3 dots at my picture and click the 3 dots and pin me. And that makes my picture bigger on your screen so you can see my mouth, because I'm going to be showing you my tongue positions and mouth. Okay, everybody set? So this so what we're going to do is we're going to take turns reading through these sounds, because I want to hear you speak so that I can then give you the correction. So Evner, you're first. Let's start with the A row. I want you to go down and read the A row. Now I want you to notice that this A here is at the beginning, but here it's at the end. So this is going to be the lower pitch, go. So it's la la. So when I have this unstressed syllable and it's 90% of our 2-syllable nouns are stressed on the first syllable. Okay, but this is not a noun, right? So go ahead, read these words. Start with
Ago.
Good.
About. Afraid.
Good.
Sofa.
Okay, so sofa is 2 syllables. So I want you to do a higher pitch on the first syllable. Sofa.
Sofa.
So when we talk about unstressed and stressed syllables or noun or vowels, stressed means it's a higher pitch and it's usually a little bit longer sound. So sofa, it's not just sofa, it's sofa.
Oh, sofa.
And this O is a long O, right? So when we say schwa, it's really not a long or short sound. It's just a neutral sound. That's what we name it. Okay, Dimitri, read this second row.
The second is ego.
No, the. Start with the. Go down.
The. Present.
Okay. This is going to be present. This word can be present or present, but if it's a schwa, it's present.
Present.
Okay.
Elephant.
Okay, so we've got 3 syllables. Elephant.
Elephant.
So you notice when my hand goes down, that's the unstressed vowel. So elephant.
Elephant.
Okay.
And telephone.
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 Good.
And elevator.
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 Elevator. So this middle T is going to sound like a D. Elevator.
Elevator.
Very English, American English thing is we make these middle T's sound like a D. Okay, Zach, this is the I as schwa. I is usually the one that gives people the most trouble.
Okay, let me try that. Decimal.
Good.
Beautiful.
Okay, so this is schwa.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
Capital.
This is schwa.
Capital.
Good.
Difficult.
This is schwa.
Difficult.
There you go.
Medical.
Good. Medical. So you guys,
Medical.
Medical. The I is usually what gives trouble because most of my Spanish speakers and many other language, the I is pronounced as E, right? You say E, so beautiful instead of beautiful. This is a very American thing, this Okay, May, this is your O as schwa.
Okay. Oh, brother,
Brother. Now 2 syllables. Brother.
brother,
Okay.
carrot,
There you go.
offend,
Offend. So go up.
Offend.
Offend.
offend. Then harmony.
Harma. Harma.
Huh?
This is harmony, not harmony, but harmony.
Okay, harmony.
Harma. Do it again. Harmony.
Harmony. No, I didn't get it.
So part of it, guys, is your brain is used to
Okay.
seeing this written, and it's harder for you to pronounce it because your brain is going defaulting back to what you normally learn to say. So this is where I would have my clients write out HARMUHNY, harmony.
Harmony.
Because then you
Harmony.
trick your brain into trying to change the pronunciation.
Harmony.
There you
Okay. Harmony. Okay.
Okay, Sarah, how old are you, Sarah?
Me.
Yes, your turn.
Upon supply circus medium.
Okay, do it again, Sarah. Do it slower.
Upon supply circus medium.
Very good. Okay, Kate, what about this one?
Syringe.
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 So this Y is silent. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is give you an example that you cannot always know what the schwa sound is. This is where you really have to listen carefully. I'm going to give you some more, Kate. Okay, so Kate, read across this top row.
Top row.
No,
Go.
Go.
The.
No, the.
About.
No, about.
About.
Okay.
Abort.
Aboard.
Adept.
Good.
Afraid.
So guys, when you see this at the beginning of the word, usually this is it's not the stressed syllable. It's not about, it's about. Because the second syllable is the one that's stressed. I'm sorry, the thing is so sensitive, it keeps going. Okay, so Pravika, read this second row. Pravika, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What do I read?
Ahead, read this row right here.
Ahead, alone, around, brother, mother, escape, upon.
Okay, so Pravika, you said them very well, but I don't hear much stress. I don't hear much difference in the 2 syllables. So around, brother, mother, escape, upon, because part of this in English is the intonation, which is what gives people a lot of trouble to it. Okay, so Andre, Dimitri. Okay, Andre, read this row here and think about schwa. So this is going to be schwa. This is
present.
good.
Banana.
Good.
Carrot.
Okay.
Illness.
Okay.
Offend. Sofa.
Good.
System.
System. So here your schwa is your E. Now, when we get into multi-syllable words, so Ivner, read this row.
Accident.
Okay, this is schwa.
Accident.
There you go. AXA, accident.
Accident. Beautiful.
Good.
Capital.
Okay, many times I will put the stressed syllable in caps so that you know that those are the higher notes. Capital.
Capital.
Okay.
Competition.
Good.
Continent.
Good.
Decimal.
Excellent. Okay. Dimitri, next row.
Difficult.
This is schwa.
Difficult.
There you go.
Disappear.
Good. You got the same one again.
Elephant.
Okay.
Elevator.
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 No, so don't go elevator, go elevator. La 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 la.
Elevator.
There you go.
And furniture.
There you go.
And medical.
This is schwa.
Medical.
There you go. Okay, Zach.
Medicine.
Okay.
Medium.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Probably, right. This, whoops, I'm sorry, guys. Probably.
Scientist.
Okay.
Synthesis.
Syntha. So this is the syntha.
Synthesis.
Okay.
Syringe.
Excellent. So you guys are doing good. Now, sometimes the schwa, let's see, did we do those already? No, we hadn't done all of these. So part of this practice is being able to hear the word over and over again. So we've got May. Let's do May. Let's go down this time for you.
The, around,
Good.
system,
Good.
competition,
This now, anytime, guys, we have TION, it's the syllable before TION that's the stress. So it's competition.
competition,
Competition, not T, but T.
competition.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is a tighter he. So do everybody do E to themselves. E, E, E. This is your highest vowel. Feel where your tongue is. E.
E.
Now I want you to relax your tongue and go I, E, E, E. Say eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it.
So this that's your short I. Eat it. Competition.
Competition.
Not T, T.
Okay.
Competition. Try it again.
Competition.
That's better. Okay.
Okay. Elevator.
So this is
elevator.
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 Okay.
Probably.
Good.
Architect.
Architect.
Okay. Architect.
So here the I is schwa. Architect.
Okay. Architect.
Okay. Okay, Sarah, are you ready?
Yeah. About.
Okay.
Probably.
Go this one. Escape.
Escape. Supply. Content.
Continent. Good.
Content.
What about this one?
Easily. Syringe.
What about this one?
I don't know which one you're pointing at.
This bottom one. Density.
Density.
Density. Okay, good job. Okay, Kate.
Afraid.
Banana.
Banana. Banana.
Oops, sorry.
Accident.
Okay.
Accident. Accident. Decimal.
Decimal, right?
Furniture.
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 Okay.
Sentences.
Synthesis.
Synthesis.
Good.
Variety.
So guys,
Variety.
as we're practicing with other people, you mute yourself and you should be practicing them at the same time, because that way you're hearing it over and over again and practicing. This is practicing. This is like group practice. Okay, Pravika.
Alone.
Good.
Offend.
Beautiful.
Good. Difficult.
Yes.
Medical.
Medical.
Telescope.
Good.
Area.
Good. Okay, Andre.
I need to. Okay. Ahead.
Good.
Sofa. Capital.
Kappa.
Capital. Capital. Disappear.
Okay, so we're going to put the stress here. Disappear.
Disappear. Okay. Disappear. Medicine.
Good.
Terrible.
Good.
Umbrella.
Okay, are there any questions about this so far?
Sorry?
Any questions? Any questions, anybody?
Yes, I have one question.
Sure.
I'm a little bit confused with when we say the R sound and when it is applied in some words. For example, in system, it is like when I say it, it's like but the syllable TEM and system, it's like I feel that I hear like it's not like I hear
system. You hear system instead of system.
Yeah. No, I heard system instead of system.
System. Well, again, pronunciation in American English can be pronounced more than one way. Part of it has to do with the part of the country you're in. Part of it has to do with your profession. People have different kind of ways they pronounce it. But this system, I'm just trying to give you examples of different things that can be pronounced with schwa.
It doesn't mean that system is wrong, but system is more what you're going to hear from people. Put it in the system.
Okay, can you explain that using the words beautiful?
Okay, so in beautiful, we have 4 vowels here. This is one vowel sound, beau. Ta. This is an unstressed. So we have beautiful. We don't say beautiful. We say beautiful.
Beautiful.
Because this is considered an unstressed vowel and it's considered schwa.
Got it. But most of the time I feel that I hear T inside the ta. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well, people say beautiful, but if they're trying to speak more like an American, they're going to say beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. So part of this is in the accent.
I ask a question?
Sure. Yeah, Andre.
About beautiful. I've heard many times beautiful. Beautiful.
That's because these middle T's or sometimes sound like a D. We have 6 ways we say T. It's called a flap T. Beautiful.
It is more accustomed for me to say beautiful D.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's like you're going to hear in let's see, not furniture, but we had density instead of density.
Density. Yeah.
Right. So when we consider that middle T, I tell my clients, don't worry so much about the T's, but the middle T's, like when we say butter, we don't usually say butter, we say butter.
Water.
We don't say water, but British English says water, right? Water.
A little bit, little.
And instead of little, we say little. Little. We say a middle T. So that's just the difference between the accents. It's not wrong. It's just not as an American accent. Does that make sense? Anything else? Any other questions? May.
Yes. So I have a challenge pronouncing C-O-T-T-O-N.
O-T-T-O-N. Okay, that's cotton.
Yes.
That is another one of the ways we say T. It's considered a held T because it's got the O-N at the end. So it's cotton. Cotton. We don't say cotton. We say cotton. We say cotton because that ending, like certain. We don't say certain. We say certain. Mountain.
Certain.
But guys, I tell people, don't worry about that so much. If you say cotton, we'll understand you. Cotton. But cotton is what you're going to hear Americans say. So you guys see are very sensitive to what you're listening to because for you, it is a new sound. For us, for the most part, Americans don't think about how we pronounce things. So I have to be really careful about learning to pay attention like, oh, yeah, why do we do that? I don't know necessarily.
And I've heard another confusing things about T. It's like I've heard Atlanta.
Not
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Not Atlanta. But Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's like we say Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Instead of Louisiana. That's an accent. So the people from Louisiana are going to say Louisiana. So again, it's not always written in stone. Pronunciation is not necessarily written in stone. So let's look at some sentence practices. And what I'm going to do is I've got these written that have a lot of schwa sounds in them, but I want you to think about the fact that we put stress on the nouns first. We have stressed words and unstressed words. So now we're getting into intonation and content words. So in this sentence, we have nouns, adverbs, adjectives, and primary verbs that we put stress on. When I say stress, that means pitch change. So the melody of English is this: our voice comes up and our voice comes down, and our voice goes up and our voice comes down. So did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator? Did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator? Instead of did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator? Do you hear how that's flat? So what I'm doing is I'm also using word groups. We don't usually put more than 3 or 4 words in a word group. So a prepositional phrase is considered a word group. These are related words. So did the furniture and the sofa. So I've got an article, the furniture and the sofa. So if you look at this is low, the sofa. So it's low, high, low. Low, high, low. Did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator? Low, low, high, low, low. Into the elevator. Okay, so let's try this sentence. Okay, Andre, you start.
It's a nightmare.
Okay, so I don't mean it to be a nightmare, guys, but I want you to,
Okay.
what I teach is when I really help you guys learn how to mark a sentence for intonation.
Yeah.
It's to learn which words are the important words. And we don't stress, your grammar teachers were great, but we don't stress the function words, which is the articles, pronouns, helping verbs, and prepositions. Those are what we don't stress.
So, did the furniture and the
Okay.
sofa easily fit into the elevator?
That's very good, but this is not feet, it's fit.
Fit.
Fit. So that's that
Fit.
short I. So when
Fit.
you do eat it,
Fit. Fit.
eat it,
Fit.
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 So that's the short I sound. So guys, we have the long vowels say their sounds. They say A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. But I is either I, like in ice, or it's short I, like in igloo, or it's schwa, like in beautiful. So our vowels can have three sounds: long, short, or schwa. Okay. Okay, we're going to do the same sentence. Pravika, read this number one sentence.
Did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into elevator?
Okay, into the, these are going to be linked into the elevator.
Into the elevator.
Into the elevator. I want you to go up in elevator. Into the
Into the
elevator.
elevator.
Do it again. Into the elevator, Pravika.
Can you repeat that?
Into the elevator.
Into the elevator.
To the elevator. Mhm. Now here we said the, it can be the, but because this word starts with a vowel, we change this to the instead of the. Into, but I could say into the elevator, into the elevator, into the elevator, into the elevator. Do you hear a difference? It's not a big difference, but it can be either way. Okay, Kate.
Did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator?
Okay, and do it again. So did the furniture, give me the stress.
Did the furniture and the sofa
Good.
easily fit into the elevator?
Okay, so this word right here is you're having trouble with.
Fit.
Yes, you just changed it. So you just self-corrected it. So do it again.
Did the furniture
Where's
and
my
the
stress? Where's my stress?
Did the furniture
Did the furniture
and the sofa easily fit into the elevator?
There you go. So that was it. So guys, by the time we do group practice, usually by the time it gets to the third person, they've corrected it or they know what to correct. Okay, Sarah.
Did the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator?
Elevator.
Elevator.
Very good, Sarah. So you're our youngest person in the group, and Sarah, you've already got your pronunciation down really well.
Thank you.
So you're a good role model for the others.
Sarah is the best.
She's starting out, guys. Remember, her muscles have not firmly fit into place like yours have.
That easier for her.
And she can take in more sounds because your brain learns to listen to the sounds of your language. So to hear the sounds of another language takes longer to do. That's why it's harder for adults or more challenging for adults to do it. Not that you can't, it's just that it takes a little more time. Okay, May.
Yeah, the furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator.
Not elevator, but elevator.
Elevator.
Okay, do it again.
The furniture and the sofa easily fit into the elevator.
Good. But this word right here does not end with an R. It's a schwa. Sofa.
Okay. Sofa.
Sofa. Yeah, no, not so far, but sofa.
Sofa. Okay. No R. Sofa. Okay.
Right, just sofa. So guys, when we start to look at English, we use more of the consonants than we do the vowels in most cases. So you don't want to add extra consonants that are not there. Okay, we're going to move to another sentence. Zach, you get a new sentence. I was alone after the accident. So guys, the reason I put so many commas here is I'm trying to help you see word groups. I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
Okay,
So,
let me try that.
okay.
I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
So you've got great word groups. Your pauses between those was wonderful. Very good. But I want you to do it again and give me this in and alone.
I was alone after the accident.
Okay, now this in these two C's, the first one, AXA. This first one is a K, the second one is an I, as S. AXA. So this is
Accident.
AXA.
Accident.
Accident.
Accident. Okay. And afraid to escape into the jungle.
And afraid to escape into the jungle. Very good. Okay, Dimitri, same one.
I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
Very good. Now, does that feel different than how you normally would say it?
Jungle.
No, does the sentence feel different, a different melody than how you would normally say it?
I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
So that sounds very much like an American melody. Does it feel different to you, or does it feel the same as you would always pronounce it?
No, it's not as I always pronounce it.
Okay.
But now it's seems to me more organic for me.
More
neutral. More neutral.
More neutral. Well, your accent is neutralized, right?
Yes.
So that's what we're going. We're trying to learn an American accent and neutralize your native accent. Not to say that your native accent is, guys, we all have accents. There's nothing wrong with an accent. It's just that in some ways you want to fit in, or you want to make sure that you can pronounce things so everybody understands you. But this helps you come along and sound a little bit more like an American if you're trying to live in America. Helps you fit in. But that was like an American melody. So Dimitri, you did great. Okay, Evner.
Thank you.
Evner, you ready?
Yes, sure.
Number 2.
I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
Very good with your word groups. Now this word right here has a schwa in it.
Accident.
Yeah, there you go. So do it one more time.
I was alone after the accident and afraid to escape into the jungle.
Right, and this sometimes is escape.
Escape.
Instead of escape, we would say escape.
Escape.
Escape. Escape. Escape.
Escape.
Into the jungle.
Into the jungle.
So what's different about that? Does that feel different than how you normally would say it?
Sure, yes, it is.
Why? Can you tell me why?
First, I was confused about the schwa when it's the schwa, and first and the second things I learned today is about a vowel can be long, short, and schwa.
Right. Well, and diphthong. We didn't do diphthongs. Diphthongs are like oi and I and ow.
I didn't know if I know there is long sound.
Yes.
But I was asking if after the long sound, if it is always schwa, but now I know sometimes it's short sound for the same vowel.
And part of this, guys, is you really just have to train your ears. But if you don't have dictionary.com on your phone, let me put it in the chat. So if you will add, let's see, let me put it in the chat. So this is one, everybody in the meeting. So dictionary.com is an app for your phone that is free, and it will have the pronunciation, and it will have it in the phonetic spelling. It has an IPA as well, but it has in the phonetic spelling, which is really easy, and you can listen to the pronunciation. Okay, so I'll put that in the chat. So that's usually helpful if you start looking up these words. Okay, so let's look at let's see, we've got 10 more minutes. So let me stop the share because that's pretty much what we were going to do. And I want to just get some feedback from you and some questions and see if there's anything else I can answer. So what I do is I try to break the vowels down into the very basic shapes, but the three most difficult vowels that I find for most of my clients is the short O, which is ah, like ha, stop, hot. It's not halt, it's hot. We drop our chin, ah. So when you do schwa, it's when you do ah, short O, it's ah. And when you do the short A, it's ah. Ah. Just drop your chin and do a little bit of a smile. Ah, like a goat sound. Bah, ah, ah. The short I is the one that gives people trouble when they have in their own alphabet, they pronounce an E, like it more close to an E than an I, which is our short I. It's either I or I or Okay, questions? We've got some time. So give me some feedback as far as you learning pronunciation. What has worked? What has been a challenge? What are you still wanting? I'm going to let you know that I am working on I think a 6-day or 7-day vowel course. And it's going to have just like what we went through here, but I'm going to go through the vowels and I'm also going to go through phonetics. So if you haven't had phonetics will help explain when vowels are long and when vowels are short. Okay. What combinations.
So
can we get can we get some of the slides you showed today to practice after the class?
I don't really have them made up to share, Zach. To tell you the truth, this is something that I have in my course that I teach. But as far as that, no, I think that if you wanted to sign up for my short course for the vowels, then I would put them in that.
Okay.
That if you're interested, I will be sending out an email with a link for that. And that's something I'm trying is it's a very small vowel phonetic course.
So if I get the email, definitely I'm going to sign up for it because this is the only, I think, so people tell me, oh, you have nice vocabulary, I have nice words, but it's just how to pronounce them because where I come from, we pronounce our words with the whole of our mouth. So we just, so I need to try to remember not to do that. So yes, I would definitely sign up for it.
Well, may you have a better chance though, because you do open your mouth more than say my Chinese and my Asian speakers who don't open their mouth at all like this and they speak like this.
Yeah.
Because
vice versa, we don't open our mouths too.
Oh, and Andre, the Russians don't talk with their mouths, are kind of inside. Because so that is just something you learn to modify and adjust to kind of carry on. Like if I'm going to speak French, I'm going to speak from the front of my mouth. Parlez-vous français? Je parle un peu. I'm going to speak more with this purse, my lips pursed. At least that's whether that sounds French or not. I don't know. But it's better than saying, parlez-vous français? That certainly doesn't sound French, right?
Yeah.
French was my first foreign language, so I don't remember a lot of it, but that was the first language that I studied.
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français? Comme ça va? Comme ça va? Ça va bien?
Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? This is like your sounds come
from here. Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français? Yeah.
So it's playing around. Where does the sound come from? And that's the same thing with English. Is we do a lot of articulation with the tip of our tongue. And we have to have the back of our mouth open for all of the vowels. So Dimitri, you're saying something, but I don't know what you're saying. I can see your lips.
I speak in French. I'm trying.
Oh, you're speaking in French. Okay.
I'm trying to speak. Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
So it's more of a parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? So this is playing around. So now I can mimic. If I'd spoken with an Italian, I'm going to have a melody like this, because to me, that's what Italian sounds like. I'm not speaking Italian. All I know in Italian is dove la stazione, which is the phrase I learned, where is the station, when I was traveling to Italy. So see, it starts to make you pay attention to your own language in comparison to speaking English. And that's the way you change accent. Other questions, other feedback?
Yes, but when you try to express yourself quite in a fast manner, because you need to do it quickly with your coworkers or your clients or something like it, you just forget about the accent and speak automatically in a way you get used to.
So I'm going to tell you.
That's why you need to, yes, I know. That's why we need to just need to drill the pronunciation, to drill vowels, to make it, to get used to it, to make it, to transfer it to the automatic manner.
So it's practice.
Yeah, it's
It
practice.
just takes practice. But if you will start I'll tell you all to read out loud 10 minutes a day. Read out loud 10 minutes a day in English, because
It's very helpful. Yeah.
because as adults, we usually read silently. We read for comprehension. We can scan words faster than we can speak them. And you want to pay attention. You want to be courteous to your listener. So don't rush through your speaking. You can hold their attention better if you speak more slowly and pay attention to your articulation than trying to rush through, because then you're nervous and you make them nervous. And you've got to remember to breathe. That the words come out on your air. So you've got to breathe. Ivner, you had a question.
Yes, please. Can you go, please, through your different program that you have? So I think that I might be interested. So.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me take a picture before everybody goes. Let's have a big smile. Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay. Programs that I have called the ABCs of an American Accent. It is my full pronunciation course. It starts with articulation, the alphabet, and then it goes into intonation, which is the more challenging part. That's part 1, is the digital course that you're going to do lessons, the recordings, upload the lessons, and then I upload the recordings, and then I give you feedback on them. That goes hand in hand with my live coaching, which is once a week on Wednesdays from 7 to 8. So it's a 2-part course. The digital course, you have lifetime access to the lessons, the materials. The live coaching is a monthly subscription. You can either sign up for a year. It's a discounted for about $1,500 discount, but you can sign up monthly as well. And that you get all of the recordings. So that's called the ABCs in American Accent. You can see that on my website, Clear English Coach. And that's what, guys, you have to do. It's an unconscious habit. Our speaking is an unconscious habit. So on my YouTube channel are like the 3 difficult vowels, the 15-minute mouth and tongue exercises. That's one of my longest lessons, is 15 minutes. So if you're taking my course, you're not going to be sitting in front of a computer for an hour. It's broken down into small bite-sized pieces to practice. But the 15-minute mouth and tongue exercises, my star students are the ones that do that consistently. It's like going to the gym or learning to play piano or guitar, something where yoga, something you have to do on a consistent basis to really get control and coordination of these muscles. So I teach it as it's a motor skill. So it's not so much intellectual like your grammar or memorizing. It's really having to repeat it and do it over and over again.
Yeah, I got it. But I think that I'm might interested in ABCs, but you said it is divided into 2 parts, digital and.
It's a hybrid course. So part of it is on Zoom as live coaching, and part of it's a digital course. Because what I'm finding is just like you were asking about the slide, Zach. What I find is that if I break these lessons down into 1, 2, 3 minutes for exercise, so you can go back and rehearse them over and over and over again, then I don't have to repeat the same thing to you. I can say, go back and look at lesson 38. Because that was the issue with all of my clients, is they would do great when they were with me, but they would not practice in between our sessions. And so I came up with this to be able to give them the materials. That I had a book, but they didn't have the guided video practice until I made the course. So that's why it's a combination. This new one is just the vowels, because I have a lot of people that I think if they just had some clarity on the vowels and the phonetics, then maybe that would help them. So
can you share the link to your website?
Sure. This is my website, and then you can book a call with me. I would like to talk to you before you decide to sign up. Program is a very selective program. I don't accept everybody in it. You need to be intermediate to advanced speakers. We talk over like how much time you think you can invest in the course to see if it's going to be worthwhile. It is a high ticket item. It is not a cheap course because I give you a year's worth of feedback on your recordings. The live coaching is something that you can start and stop as long as you want. So it's something that I want only serious people to be in, and I want to make sure it's going to benefit you. I want you to do the work. I want you to get results. So the ones of you that if you're not in my first Monday of the month, let me give you that link. There is another lesson on Monday, the 1st of May. And I do a live coaching session too. It's $10 a month to be a part of that. Who's in my first Monday? Anybody? You can check this out and look at that too. This is called First Monday Coaching, live coaching session. So on the first Monday of every month, we have an hour coaching. And then if you stay in the course, you get a replay of the live coaching session. You have to become very conscious. And if you have not done my mouth and tongue exercises, you need to join my YouTube channel. Dimitri, are you doing the mouth and tongue exercises?
Yes, I feel more confident in my lips
Okay.
and my tongue. Yeah.
How often are you doing them?
I'm trying to do it every day, and then I study something. I read out loud.
Good.
And pay attention to my lips and tongue positions, and
Good.
And I see at the mirror.
The mirror.
Yeah, the mirror, and try to reproduce the the right sounds.
So it's making you become much more conscious of your tongue and lips. But I want to thank all of you for coming again tonight. I can't believe April is almost over. Oh my gosh, it's going to be summer. And I hope to get to see you again. So everybody have a good night. Keep practicing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Good night.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Have a good
Meeting you,
night.
everyone.